Hello everyone and welcome to the How to Play is Fool video. April Fool's Day is coming closer, so I decided to do this video right now. If you like this video, leave a like and comment if you want to see her to share your tactics and ideas. To start things off, the Fool is the most creative role in the game, besides the Headhunter. There are thus a lot of different ways to win as Fool, so I will discuss some of the possible tactics. I can't discuss them all. I will also talk about border tactics and no-go tactics, which include some general lore. Let's get started with the basic information. The Fool is a solo role, and that means you can't win with someone else, except if you are in love, got sected or turned into a zombie, in which moment you are no longer Fool anyway. Since the Fool wants to get lynched, they can do controversial things. Think about making people mad and get yourself lynched in that way, or spamming the chat with emojis in order to get yourself lynched. Honestly, I think that the Fool has wider borders than a regular player, but of course there are limits. Things like swindling people with rose are controversial, so beware that you might be reported if you do these border tactics. For me, personal stuff, personal betrayal, stuff like racism and being mean towards a specific player, so not everyone, just a specific player, should not be allowed. But doing anything else that is annoying, like maybe self-promotion or spamming the chat with emojis, are just nonsense and could be permitted and are technically viable for the Fool role. But if possible, try another tactic. Another interesting situation is that you might be revealed somehow. If this is the case, you may choose what team you are going to help. Since you will not get lynched, people will definitely avoid lynching you. You don't have to help the village, since your only win condition is to get lynched. This may mean that you are going to help the werewolves, or what I like to do, the solo killer. You can also help your friends and stuff like that. If you are in love or sected, however, you'd rather help that team and not go for whatever team you like. You should, of course, you can go for yourself, but afterwards you really, you have to go with the sect leader if you are sected, or you have to go with your lover if you are in love. Then for some tactics that I like to use, and these can be seen in the two game clips on the left and the right. First of all, I want to say that I don't always use the same tactic, and it's really nice to take different strategies in my opinion. In the two clips in this video, I tried to convince everyone that I'm Avenger, although that is in the right clip. If you get into the position in which the village really needs to eliminate someone, or if the village wants to clear up the village by just wanting to get rid of the Fool, and they want some insight in who is what, the trick is really useful. By claiming that you are taking out someone as Avenger who might be suspected from being Fool, werewolf or killer, you can gain a lot of trust, as you can see in the right clip later on in this video. People tend to launch the Avenger if they want to eliminate the Fool, so definitely a to-go tactic. At the moment on ranked you have to claim you have to claim an RV then, but that is really a common thing that you can always do. You can always claim to be RRV, and then you can it's easier to anticipate on the game, you know. So on the left side I have another tactic, and this is what I call the silent Fool tactic. I only said one message on the first day, and during the rest of the game I was silent. The village got into a situation in which they had to go 50-50 on serial killer and Fool, which is really a really good situation for the Fool. Unfortunately, the village suspected 8 from being SK, which means that they did take him out and not me, unfortunately. Another possible tactic is to act as aura or something like that, but you should give real information in the beginning. There are namely some no-goes with this tactic and with playing a Fool's general, which I'm going to talk about right now. The first thing you should realize is that acting like an evil person won't work out in the most cases. This is also depending on the mode you play. If you play quick game, for example, and sandbox sometimes as well, you may try to vote randomly in order to get a lot of votes on you. In quick game, acting as bad person might also work, since people tend to believe that and they want to eliminate fast, so they will always try to lynch someone. In ranked, however, this doesn't work the same. If you're going to act badly, you will be labeled as possible fool, werewolf or serial killer, and the chances are likely that people that they want you to get shot, or they will be a little bit more careful when you're going to lynch someone. Also, people in ranked are more likely to skip a voting session once or twice, so going randomly won't mean you get counter votes like in quick game you will. In ranked game, people will think about who they vote, whilst in quick game mode people will just try to lynch someone, and that's also what they say. They are like sheep. Someone is doing something and everyone is going to follow, and that is how you can definitely win in quick game. Claiming serial killer, werewolf or fool will not work in ranked. You really got to act as villager or possibly an offline player. Consider the following. As fool, you want to get lynched, which means that you want to be like a werewolf. But a werewolf wouldn't claim himself being werewolf, so they will try to act as villager. This means you too got to act as villager, because if you are going to act as werewolf, people will suspect you and they will try to shoot you. If you're going to act as villager, they might have used their bullets already at some point, and then they get into the situation in which they have to vote randomly because they don't know who the real villager is, and that is a good situation for the fool. And then there is one more thing that I want to mention. The biggest danger for you are the bullets and Avengers and the potions of the witch. Of course, you can also get killed by the killer or the werewolves, but they will not be likely to kill you, since they are actually a scapegoat for you, for themselves I mean, so they will probably not kill you that easily. You may try to get the bullets used on other people so that you don't get shot. You are most likely to win when there's chaos and the village has to randomly vote and doesn't have any bullet anymore and is in a situation in which they have to vote, as I mentioned here, so that they have to take the risk. That is the best situation. Of course, then you can try to steer that situation, but by saying nothing you can also be really suspicious. Sometimes it's just try to get in this situation, because that is the highest, then you are really likely to win. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and of course leave a comment in the comment section down below with maybe a tactic that you would like to use. There are a lot of tactics and I definitely don't know everything, so yeah, you really might, if you want to share your tactics, then you can go ahead and do that, and you can also help other people by doing that. So yeah, that would be really good if you share your opinions on this video as well. If you would like to see something else, I can also pin a message, so if I really made a mistake or something, or you really have a great idea, then I might pin your message as well. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like and subscribe. Join the Hypo Discord server, a link is in the description. Of course, you can also check out the playlist, and that I will put that one in the end slide of this video. And I will see you later, and don't be a traitor, and have a good April Fool's Day. Bye bye.